Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. My name is Muhammad Ramzan, and the expertise of mine are relevant to English discipline. In this video, I'm going to not about telling how to think in English, but in this video, I'm going to train you how to think in English. I will share you a formula that is based on three ingredients, and these three ingredients will help you to think in English. And when you think in English, when you get habitual of thinking in English each and everything, then fluency and all kinds of things will be easy for yourself. So without wasting any time, let's move towards our videos. First, we will talk about how to think in English. The first and the foremost strategy that is used, it's about how to think in English. It's surround yourself with English stuff. Surround yourself with English doesn't mean you have to live in English speaking country. It's also a good, but I'm asking that surround yourself with English stuff means that you have to listen the podcast that must be in English. You have to reading novels, you have to reading newspaper, blog post, articles, and all kinds of these things must be in English. And then you have to listen interviews, podcasts, and different TV shows, and all kinds of these things must be in English. When you listen all kinds of these things in English, your subconscious will become habitual of that thing, and when you become habitual of that thing, you will be easily and you will effectively think all kinds of these things in English. Now we will talk about the second strategy that is also really important, and I think that it is the core part of this video. It's about use familiar words. Yes, use familiar words, it will help you in increasing your fluency. When most of the peoples they move, they run towards the words those are unfamiliar for themselves, so they stuck at one point, and they are not they never get fluency in their communications. So you have to use the only words those you know, and whenever you did this, fluency will come in your communication. And then fluency will come, then you have to move towards the words, towards those words or content or text in which you have no familiarity. So you have to contact, you have to use those words, you have to use those words those are familiar for yourself. That's really important. And when you do this most of the times, this will activate your ability to think in English. Last but not least, it's about start simple and build up. Start simple and build up. You have to, what you have to do, you have to do, think all the object whatever you see in their surroundings. Suppose you have saw a picture that is a name of parrot, that is a name of crow. You doesn't need to ask the word crow in their own language, you need to ask the word in English. Whenever you, for example, a person, a female that is standing, that is sitting, that is involving in yoga, so all the objects that we see in the pictures that we see, that is she is sitting on a yoga mat and she is wearing a blue t-shirt and all kinds of these things. You need to think in English. When you think in English, your ability to thinking all kinds of these things in English will automatically increase. When this strategy boost up, you will feel that fluency is also progressively change. So it's really important to think in English. You have to, let's recap video. It's about that surround yourself with English. You have to listen, read, and all kinds of these things in English, must be in English, and then this will help you to thinking in English. Second thing, you have to use the words those are familiar and those with you are familiar. And the last one that is also really important, start simple and build up. For example, you start simple with words, then phrases and collocations, and then phrases. In this way, the thinking or your ability of thinking all kinds of these things in English will enable, and you will feel more confidence while speaking English with great fluency. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Inshallah, we will meet in another video. Hope so. This video is going to be very helpful for yourself. If you feel some kind of positivity from this video, please subscribe our YouTube channel, and we will bring a very productive videos and a content for yourself. Thank you so much.